Ask me anything videos. I love doing these so much. All right. First question. You talk a lot about scaling your business and planning for the future, but what if I actually like my business being small? Is that okay? I'm just starting, but I only want it to be part-time and to have enough time with each client one-on-one to enjoy it and not feel stressed. I do have income goals, but I think that can be met with this small type of business. All right. That's the question. Answer. Of course, it's your business. You get to decide what your dream business looks like, how many clients you want to work with, what your schedule looks like, all of the options. It's yours to decide. You decide what your dream is. It's very simple for us to work backwards and then create that for you. So yes, 1000% yes. But have you considered that the two things are not mutually exclusive? Have you considered that it's possible to have a full-time business or a part-time business? You get to decide. And to also have enough time with each client and not be stressed about your business while still letting it grow. Because has the overlap in the Venn diagram ever occurred? Because I find for a lot of my clients that it hasn't. And this is something that I coach on in my programs. Sometimes this thought of I want it to be intimate, I want it to be very high touch can be useful. But other times what that is really saying is, I don't want this to get too big. I don't want this to hurt my health. I don't want this to become my whole life. I don't want this to take away from my family time. I don't know how to grow a big business and I'm uncomfortable with thinking about what that could be like. So I'm using this. I want it to be small. I want it to be intimate. I want it to be, however, against myself. And so I just would question, what are the reasons that you think that you can't have both or let it grow? And maybe is it if you don't trust yourself to let it get bigger or let it grow without having a cap of some sort because you think it's going to impact your health or you think it's going to impact your relationships or something else. I would just explore what the reasons for that might be. And that's what I would get coaching on if you're in the program, or what I would explore a little bit for yourself is just what is that? And is there a way to think about making a big impact and making whatever income I want to make while protecting whatever that is? So just something interesting to explore because I think it can be and in both always.